Well, listen, slight change of subject now, because Dan Donnelly has been on the hunt for the con artists ripping off British pensioners.
Yes, a journey that takes him all the way to the French capital.
The Morning Post. Every so often, you stumble on something exciting.
Like this letter. It says I'm a winner and I've scooped a massive cash prize.
But a lot of these letters are pure scams, and not everyone is wise to the tricksters.
The last estimate reckoned this sort of mass marketing fraud netted criminal gangs a staggering £3.5 billion every year from the UK.
It's often older people and the vulnerable who fall for these scams, like 80-year-old Connie Rose from Blackpool.
We hereby confirm that an £8,100 cheque will be sent to your home address. This decision is absolutely unquestionable and definitive. I thought, well, if I can win, you know, I'll be able to help my family out.
So you thought you were going to get a cheque?
Oh, yes, yes, I was convinced.
But there was a catch. To get the cheque, Connie was asked to order products from the companies who targeted her. In just 2 years, she spent more than £14,000 chasing prizes she would never win. Daughter Vivian had no idea she was mixed up in the scam.
This product here is from a company called Delici's and Gourmandis, and this is all pâtés and tinned products. And then we've also got a whole cupboard full of biscuits and chocolates and teas, and they're really expensive. I mean, for example, this packet of biscuits here is £10.95.
11 quid?
Yeah, 11.
I mean, I'd expect to pay about 50p for that.
There's no suggestion the manufacturers of these products are in any way involved in the scam, but it's clear companies like Delice Gourmandise are charging sky-high prices, and Connie was promised prizes that never arrived. Vivian believes her mum's name ended up on a sucker list, as she was targeted by 5 companies in all, paying almost £6,000 to Delice Gourmandise.
If there's a lot of old people that are being ripped off like I've been ripped off, they never make that money up again.
Connie's case isn't an isolated one. The National Scam Team was set up earlier this year to investigate a surge in rogue mail-order companies.
Unfortunately, we often find with these victims, we're not getting to them early enough, and some of these people have been sending money for 5, 10 years. We've identified a local victim in East Sussex who lost over £300,000, and nationally we identified a victim last week who lost over £1 million to this sort of scam.
And it's a rapidly growing industry. In the last 6 months, Louise's team has uncovered 150,000 vulnerable Brits who have fallen victim. It's a fraud that crosses borders, so bringing the bad guys to justice is not easy. So we've had to switch our investigation from the Lancashire coast to here, in Paris. Remember Delice Gourmandise? The company Connie spent nearly £6,000 with? Well, they're tricky to track down, using PO boxes in the UK and Belgium. We wrote to them, but they gave us the brush off, saying they pay very particular attention to the satisfaction of their clientele. Now, it turns out the people who've been sending Connie all these letters have their offices here in central Paris. I think it's time we paid them a visit. Let's go. This is the offices of Delice Gourmandise?
This is our office, yes. Can I ask you to just stay here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
We've had to disguise this helpful worker's identity because of French privacy laws. Now she's back, only a lot less helpful.
I just joined the company, so I'm not aware of it. So I'm afraid you're at the wrong address.
Oh, I thought you said that...
No, I just joined, so I'm not into... I don't know all the details yet of who is who and what.
So Delice Gourmandise...
It's not here, I'm sorry.
Why was it that you thought that they were based here?
Okay, can I please ask you to leave now?
Okay, really? Could I talk to someone, though, about the misleading letters that the company has been sending to people in Britain?
Okay, can I ask you to leave now, please?
We know we've come to the right place, so we're going to leave them a little present. Seeing as how they're so keen on selling overpriced cakes, we've got a one-show one for them. Spell it out once and for all.
Well, thank you, Dan. And we've had a little bit of good fortune on this because Connie has had £2,000 paid into her account this morning by the French company. She rang us to say thank you, but she did spend £6,000, so she's still obviously £4,000.
Yeah, not quite good enough, is it?
If you would like more information on how to avoid being scammed and how to protect yourself, then we'll put some details on our website and Facebook page.